The Weight Loss Surgery channel is proud to partner with RenewedReflections.com for weight loss surgery support. Share encouragement, strength, and hope with new friends online. And get the skinny on different weight loss surgery procedures from a resource you can trust. All at RenewedReflections.com.
In the mad dash that is life in our modern world, many Americans neglect to take proper care of their health. In general, most Americans eat too much, choose the wrong foods, and don't get enough exercise, yet we wonder why we feel so lousy. To top it all off, the majority of Americans fail to get enough sleep. And a new study says that neglecting this aspect of our lives may be making us fat, or worse. Research has shown a statistical correlation between people who sleep for less than 7 hours a night and an increased risk for obesity. But did you know that Black people are at more risk of not getting enough sleep than Americans from other ethnic and racial groups? That's the conclusion reached by researcher and study author Dr. Girardin Jean-Louis, associate professor in the Department of Medicine at the State University of New York Downstate Medical Center. In a paper presented at Sleep 2009, the largest gathering of sleep specialists in the nation, Dr. Jean-Louis revealed that Black Americans have a greater prevalence of short sleep and a greater prevalence of obesity compared to white Americans. In his recent study of short sleep duration and obesity, Dr. Girardin Jean-Louis and his fellow researchers analyzed national data from some 30,000 adults ages 18 to 85. They found disparities in the frequency of obesity, which affects 52% of Blacks and 38% of whites, and short sleep duration, which affects 12% of Blacks and 8% of whites. After integrating the data, the researchers concluded that Blacks have a 35% greater risk of developing obesity as a result of a lack of sleep than do whites. Now, as always, correlation is not causation, and the study does not prove that Black people are suffering high rates of obesity solely as a result of reduced sleep time. A relationship between the frequency of obesity in Blacks and lack of sleep does exist, however, and researchers cite the need for further study of the effects of chronic lack of sleep on obesity. Meanwhile, our neighbors to the north are doing their own research on obesity. The results of a new study reveal that the majority of weight loss surgery patients in Canada look good, feel great, and are on the track to their target weight. The Weight Loss Benefits Survey for bariatric surgery patients examined the outcomes of 386 postoperative patients from across the Great White North. Demographically, the participants in the survey were between 21 years and 68 years old, mostly female, and only partway through their weight loss journeys. Some 3/4 of participants had not yet reached their goal weight. The big news is that even the partial progress toward a given patient's goal weight can smash the self-esteem barriers that contribute so much to obesity and related diseases. A full 7 out of every 10 participants in the survey said that their levels of self-esteem and self-confidence had increased significantly since having weight loss surgery. 6 out of 10 respondents reported increased energy levels after having surgery, and 30% even reported improvements in their sex lives. The survey was sponsored by SlimBand, one of the largest weight loss surgery and treatment centers in Canada. The SlimBand program uses a 2-step process, starting with laparoscopic gastric band surgery, followed by a 4-year regimen of patient support, including nutritional and fitness counseling and routine lap band fills. The reported benefits of the SlimBand program weren't just psychological. According to the Weight Loss Benefits Survey, 58% of patients noted a reduction in overall aches and pains, less frequent and less severe heartburn, as well as reductions in joint inflammation, hypertension, and remission of type 2 diabetes. And that's good news. Well, that wraps it up for today's show. Thanks for tuning in. And if you have a story you think we should cover, drop us a line at news@weightlosssurgerychannel.com or send us a note on Twitter. We're glad you joined us today. I'm Leslie Thompson, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.